they cannot believe they have a roof over their head.
In tonight's City in Crisis Finding Solutions report, 3 people who found their way off the streets, and they're forever grateful for a local organization.
The things you don't even think about.
Just seeing these 3 sitting in an apartment together with a roof over their head is somewhat miraculous. All 3 were homeless, and now they all have their own place to live.
I got here by the grace of God, really.
Jamie Ariano lived in a car on and off for 5.5 years after her father died. They've been renting a house together. Once he passed, she had no choice. She mostly parked at a rest area between Albany and Salem.
I mean, it started out like 4 of us, and then by the time I finally left the rest area, there was like 20 families with children that had finally, started trickling in.
Letha Gerber, who goes by the name of Hope, slept on sidewalks anywhere she could feel safe.
I remember one winter I was out there in my tent, and it was so cold. I woke up, I think my vocal cords were freezing because I couldn't speak. I couldn't even get a whisper out hardly for like a month.
She says she lived in the woods at times and collected cans for money. She was beaten and stabbed on Christmas Day 3 years ago. Dave Bloomer also lived on the streets and stopped by on this day to support his 2 friends. The streets were the past for these 3. My, how things have changed.
Wake up and be able to take a shower. Oh, that's like the best part. Having water for shower, having a place to cook my food.
And all 3 say their lives have turned because of this place, Father's Heart Ministry in Oregon City.
They gave us tents and blankets and food and clothes, showers. And if it wasn't for them, we would have starved to death, froze to death.
Look at you, my darling.
I know.
It's been so good.
I know it has.
I almost cried because I didn't know that you were going to come.
So just this week, Jamie and Hope stopped by Father's Heart to say thanks.
It brings tears to my eyes because, just people need that second chance. They need a chance and they need a place to heal. And so just being able to give people that opportunity to come back into society and feel like themselves again and do those things, like it means so much to me. So I'm just happy to be able to see you both and see you both striving and doing the things you want to do.
I love your hair.
Thank you.
And if you walk through Father's Heart, you feel the compassion. We saw a room full of people who had come in off the streets to eat lunch. They also offer breakfast and a dinner to go. They provide a space to take a nap, and some people sleep here at night. They've housed more than 150 households since 2021, at least 30 in the past 3 months. They help people like Jamie and Hope transition into a hotel. Then they work with Clackamas County Housing Authority to get them into an apartment. They're given a stipend to pay off past debts, making it easier to find a place to live. Hope will never forget Executive Director Brandy Johnson's kindness when she came in off the street.
I had these boots that I could not wear them anymore. The soles were coming off of them, and the metal was going through into my foot. And I was walking around, and it was freezing cold that night with no shoes on. And they're like, "Where are your shoes?" They broke on me. And she went down and got me a brand new pair of shoes, and I still have them today. I still wear them every winter.
Johnson won't forget that day.
I love it. Hope is a continual reminder of why we do this work. Sure, she lives up to her name. That's what I will say.
So for these 3, life is so much better now. They won't forget where they came from, and they're determined to never go back.
If I see somebody that, is holding a sign, I will go up and help them because I've held that sign. And it's awful. I mean, you are looked down on. You are basically garbage to people.
Oh, yeah. I said I was on the road to success when I left those woods, and I wasn't looking back. And I haven't looked back in almost 3 years.
And their most important message to those still on the streets, don't give up.
Just research and hang in there. There's something for you. It was there for me. It was there for them. So, just keep the faith and know that there's somebody out there that's going to help you.
They are doing a lot of good work there, I'll tell you that. They're always looking for volunteers as well, so if you're interested in that, reach out to the Father's Heart in Oregon City. I found out about this story because Jamie sent me an email. Do you have a story to tell about our City in Crisis? Send me an email at cityincrisis@katu.com or leave me a voicemail at 503-231-4206. We wish them all the absolute best.